Hey, it's Ron at the Radiologic Technologist.com blog, YouTube channel, podcast, Instagram, carrier pigeon, smoke signal. I've got a post up on my blog that says, send me your question, I'll answer it with a video. And I got a question a couple days ago, but I'm on it. And it's a common question. So that's another reason to record it because I will get asked again. Let's see if I'm good enough. I'm recording this because I went to do a live and it's kind of a hassle. I don't know why YouTube can't just let you push a button and go live like everybody else. I have to use OBS software and sometimes I don't, the mute's completely different and off screen, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I'm going to show you this ugly, let's see, ugly picture right there of me. The question, let's just get to it. The question is, I am looking to get into the radiology or X-ray tech field, and I'm looking for schools. Do you have any suggestions on what schools to attend and how to get started? I have a bachelor's in psychology, but I have no interest in the field anymore. So Nadia, me too on the bachelor's in psychology. That's actually what I have, and it's a bachelor of science in psychology. And when I graduated with that, the Arizona State said, "Ta-da! You can now counsel drunks for $30,000 a year." And I said, I thought when you got your bachelor's degree, this magical money just appeared out of nowhere, and that doesn't happen. And that is when I went back to school for X-ray, and here you are, about the same thing. So this video that I'm pointing at, you know what? I better bring up my. Actually, yeah. Make sure. Are you seeing that? Maybe you're not seeing that screen. Let me make sure. Yeah, you are, because it's got a screen share thing up here on the top. So this is a video that I did helping people find a school. Hang on, let's see.
If I can share my screen and show you. A lot of people say, what are the good schools in my area for X-ray? Where can I go? I'm moving to such and such state. What are the good programs there? And there's a really quick way to check that. And let's see if I can share my screen here.
Same thing I say now. Let's see if I can figure this out.
And share screen.
So,
and sort by geez, the forward button. No, it's just.
So do you see how we're at the ARRT.org about the profession, learn about the profession, and then recognized educational programs? You can go there and it will show you, you can plug in the discipline you want, and you can plug in, I think, the state you're in, and it will list all the schools and who's running them, what their phone number is, all that stuff. So use that. And how do I, let's see, where am I at? So I guess the way to tell you to get to that one is go to my channel and do a search for how to find good rad tech schools in my area. It was back in September 2 years ago. Check that out, and that'll tell you how to find a school. And the second part of your question was how to get started. Well, I would say the answer to that one lies in just going over to the blog, because for 3 years now I've been answering questions on this blog, and there's probably not many questions that I have not answered for the most part. But here's one thing. I've got a book coming out. The very first is 4 major sections of this book. The first one is how to research a school, apply, and get accepted. And then I take you through how to be successful in the program and be a great student, and then how to land the perfect job, and then how to advance your career. Go to that post, click on it, and go to the bottom and put your name and email address in there and get on the list to know when that thing comes out right here. But the other thing to do is to pop up here and go to the sitemap. And that's where I kind of started listing topics and titles. And so if you wanted to know what a typical day looks like, if you're doing a hospital, or a typical day for rad tech in a clinic setting, here's all the different articles. Can I work full time while I go to school? ways to pay for school. How much do we make an hour? What about being a traveling X-ray tech? What are the best states to work at? What are the common injuries? So it's all there. So go to the radiologictechnologist.com and ta-da, that should, for the most part, answer your question. So let me hop back over here and make sure. Do you have any suggestions what school to attend and how to get started? So there you go. Your Bachelor of Science will come in handy, believe it or not. Mine did eventually. And where it comes in handy is if you want to get into management. You don't ever get paid more for advanced degrees. Nobody cares. Nobody cares but you. But if you try to go up the ranks into management, you'll be required to have an advanced degree at most places. You can get from X-ray tech to lead tech to supervisor, maybe even manager, maybe with your associates. Some manager positions are requiring bachelors. My last manager the two that I hired, they were required to have bachelors. And then director positions, there are some director positions that require masters. There are some that require the CRA from the AHRA. That's another credential you can take, another test you can take. It's like $500 to take the test, but don't worry too much about that bachelor's, because believe it or not, you did learn something and all that. You learned how to conform, you learned how to take tests, you learned how to be at a class on time, and how to answer multiple choice questions in different ways. You know, it's not always about what you know, it's about how the questions are phrased and what the answers are. There's maybe a couple that are similar. That means they're out. You know, there's a process of elimination. There's a lot of things you learn by going to college besides what you learned in the textbook, is what I'm saying. So good luck. If you have any more questions, let me know. Don't forget, let's hop over to Facebook too real quick. You should, I think you know about it, because I think that's how I advertise that blog post about send me a question, I'll give you a video. So you must have been in the Facebook group to see that, but I'm going to hop over there and share, right? Screen 2. The Radiologic Technologist group, we're on Facebook, right? Hop in there. We're over 6,000 strong. There's another blurb about the book coming. Here's that post about if you have a question, use that form to send it to me. I'll answer it. And then off we are to the races. Mr. Allen got his license today. He passed his board exams. He's actually been a part of our group since, just like you, he was asking about programs. How do I find a good program? How do I get in? He got mentored, asked questions, and he graduated. And today he took his boards and passed. So good job to you, buddy. Shout out. And anyway, that I don't need to drag it on. You asked 2 questions. I answered your 2 questions. If you have anything else, let me know. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I put more stuff up here. And we'll talk soon. Okay. Let me know how it goes. See ya.